Why is external feedback, why is success not enough for me to feel confident and to believe in myself and my work? This is a great question regarding imposter syndrome. So there's a bit in your brain called the reticular activating system. Part of its role is to be the filter of outside world information into your conscious awareness. It's incredibly useful because most of the time, unless you've got an ear infection, you don't need to know what the air pressure is in your left ear. But your unconscious mind does, because that's part of how it makes sure that everything's running properly and that we're able to stand up straight and not fall over. This reticular activating system, these filters, also filter from the outside world evidence to support or disprove what we believe. So if we've been telling ourselves a thought, habit, story of, I'm not good enough, it doesn't matter what the outside world thinks, it doesn't matter how successful I am, today's the day my luck will run out, they'll find out I'm a fraud, they'll realize I'm faking it, and they made a mistake in hiring me, then we've unconsciously programmed that filter to provide us with evidence to support that belief. The brilliant news is you can reprogram those filters. What you can't do is just kind of like a chop and change. Is the brain saying, oh, you're not good enough and you're never successful and they're going to find you out. You can't then go, I am good enough and I am successful and I don't care if they find me out. You can't do this flip-flop. You have to go through neutral. So there are two techniques that I recommend you playing with inside the Imposter Syndrome Hacks app to help with this. The first one is in the monthly hacks training called the Inner Critic to Cheerleader formula. And it's my ABC technique. This teaches you to take one of those negative thoughts, to go through neutral, and then to consciously choose one that feels more empowering and brings a sense of relief. And that particular technique sounds incredibly simple when you learn it. But if you play with it 3, 4, 5 times a day for 60 seconds a time, it starts to rewire the neural pathways in your brain to turn your brain into a genuine cheerleader. Then to rewire and reprogram those filters so you spot what you're doing well instead of dismissing positive external signs of success. You've got a whole training on my micro wins process. This can work as soon as the first few days, to help you to shift those filters, to bring yourself back into a sense of balance, to give you back your perspective, to help you spot what you're doing well instead of constantly beating yourself up. So those are the two trainings I would recommend playing with to answer this question. The first one, monthly hacks training. It is the Inner Critic to Cheerleader formula. Look for the ABC technique. The second one, in the training, in the courses, micro wins. And with the micro wins, make sure you make the most of your virtual journal so you can write them down. You can type in how many you had that day and actually type up what they were. Everything will make sense when you've done that training, but it's the ABC and the micro wins are the fast track to creating the changes you're looking for if that question was important to you.